base formation and splits. Now, I'm going to talk about the position descriptions, okay? For each specific position, what we're looking for is someone with specific natural talent, strength, speed, attitude, mental abilities, and those types of things. And it's real important that you evaluate kids in this fashion when you go to set up your offense. All that information is in the book in great detail, and you might want to use some of our evaluation drills that we use in the book or in the practice organization DVD. To start with, our left end, this is usually our weak player. Now, if you're in a minimum play type league, which requires you to play kids a certain amount, this might be a position where you can put your absolute weakest player. We don't ask him to do much, and we'll show you here in a bit why you can get away with having a weaker player at left end. What we do quite often is we'll alternate a different player every play or every other play at left end. Our left guard is really our next weakest lineman. So we don't want someone terribly big there because he has to cover the gap. However, we typically will put a weaker player in there, sometimes a minimum play type player, where we'll often alternate series. So we'll have two weaker kids in there. The first series, one kid will go in. The next series, a different one will come in. Center is an important position. This isn't as hard to do as you might think. In fact, we've had centers that were minimum play type kids. We've had kids that were relatively athletic. We've had real heavy kids. We've had skinny kids. The only thing that was really common about them was their attitude. And these are kids that they don't fret. They don't worry about things. They're relatively happy-go-lucky. Kids that are relatively smart. But you don't want to waste your best lineman here. I know a lot of guys think you need to, but you really don't. You want to save them for other positions here on the strong side. Really important that he's got some decent length. You can't get by with a really, really short player there. He's not going to be able to get the ball through his legs well enough to make all three snaps. Our right guard is really our most athletic lineman. He is really, in most cases, he's probably a backup, tailback, fullback, blocking back. These guys are almost interchangeable. So there you aren't looking for a traditional lineman. What you're looking for there is an athlete, someone who likes contact, someone who is relatively smart, someone that's quick, someone that's aggressive. He's definitely our best lineman. Our right tackle, he is really kind of our best big kid. So he doesn't have to be terribly good. We've gotten by with some Matt Freddy types, some really average kids there. But he doesn't have to be great. He does have to take the place of the right guard when he pulls, but we've been able to get by with very average kids at right tackle. The power tackle is a player that is your next athletic line.